Hey everybody, it's Dan. Today we're going to take a look at the hub of the VotACall One platform. It's a web portal, and it's called MyVotacall. We chose the name MyVotacall because in the portal, you can personalize your VotACall experience like never before and really make it yours or mine. Yesterday, you probably never logged into a portal, and maybe you worked on some software that needed to be downloaded or installed. Today, you'll log into myvotacall.com. We are pretty excited about it, so let's take a look. Open your browser. MyVotacall is optimized for Google Chrome. Please use it for the best experience. Once in Chrome, enter myvotacall.com and hit enter. That will bring you to the login page. You can log in with your credentials provided by your administrator, but we recommend that you sign in with Google or Office 365 credentials using single sign-on. Now that you're signed in, let's take a look around. You arrive in MyVotacall on the home page. Here you will see quick views of your voicemails, call history, your active answering rule, and your active phones. To the right of this, you will see the call center tab if you're an agent in a call center. Here you will have access to your queues. You will be given the ability to log in or log out, as well as set away messages. You also have some stats on your call center. Here are my statistics for the day, and then here are my statistics and some graphical information. I can also see my active phones and choose which one I'd like to answer my call center calls from, as well as see my recent call history, where I have the ability to add any notes or set some disposition codes. To right of that, you will have the tabs for messaging and fax. Let's start with messaging. Here you will see your voicemail messages and their transcriptions. You also have all the controls for playing, forwarding, downloading, saving, or deleting your message. Your messages can be sorted by new, saved, or trashed. Let's move on to chat and SMS. Here you will find all of your chat and SMS conversations that you've had with internal and external folks. On the right, you can click New Conversation to send a new SMS message to an external number or to start a new chat with an internal employee. Just imagine the possibilities here, being able to text your clients, customers, and patients from your work number. Lastly, you have the settings for how your mail is distributed to you and control of your greetings in a simple-to-use GUI format. You could turn voicemail on and off, set your options for how you view your messages, set up copying to extensions, and then play and record greetings. If I wanted to add a new greeting, I could click here. This is a wonderful feature of MyVotacall. Text-to-speech. I can type in what I want the message to be and choose which voice I'd like to hear it in. Or I could just record it the good old-fashioned way. Now for the faxing tab. Here's an inbound fax. If I wanted to take a look, I could download this and then open it. Oh look, it's a picture of me. I also have the ability to send a fax. So I could browse for a file and then set the phone number I'd like it to go to. I could also add a cover letter. To the right of fax are your contacts, which gives you the ability to see your company contacts and directories and sort through them by current status as well as name, site, department, and more. We then move on to answering rules before we wrap this up with some of the best features of the MyVotacall portal. Your answering rules are based on time and date and can be customized to route your calls where you need them to be. You can use these to set Do Not Disturb, forward calls to coworkers or outside the organization, or even route calls to voicemail outside of working hours so you can leave your work behind and spend some time with your family. Those rules are based on timeframes, which is the next tab in the MyVotacall portal. Timeframes are simple and easy to use. You can add a timeframe by clicking Add Timeframe, but let's go ahead and take a look at the one that I've created for voicemail. This timeframe is referenced in the answering rule that forwards my calls to voicemail Sunday and Saturday all day long, and from the hours of midnight to 7 every day, and 7 p.m. to midnight. Now for one of my favorite tabs in the portal, the Phones tab. This shows you all of your phones and their current status. It also allows you to control the button programming on your desk phone. Let's take a peek. After clicking the configuration button to open the configurator, you can now select the button that you'd like to adjust. You can choose a feature, line appearance, shared line appearances, or other features, and then you can choose the label. Once finished, you can save and resync. That'll reboot your phone and apply the changes. You can also select the directory that appears on the phone, as well as choose templates for ease of deployment and management of the staff. Next is your music on hold. Here you have the ability to customize your music that customers hear when you place them on hold. You can also change the order of songs that are played and upload songs with ease. Now, before we get to the best part of MyVotacall, we'll hit the Call History tab where you can view, search, and sort all of your calls, as well as listen to the recorded calls and add any notes or dispositions if needed. This can then be exported and saved for a later date. Here's a call from today. It has a disposition and a reason. If I wanted to edit those, I could just click here. That would edit the contact, and I could click here to edit the notes and disposition. Select from the drop-down and click Save. I can also choose to filter by date range. You can have a date range up to 30 days. You could also search for a specific number that you either dialed or someone called you from, as well as select call type. Once filtered, you can click Export and that'll download in a CSV file. Now, I said we were going to save the best for last, so here goes. At the top of the portal, you'll see the icon for apps. When you click the drop-down, you'll see Portal, which we're in, and then you'll see Attendant Console. The Attendant Console works similar to a traditional receptionist console, which lets the users who field a lot of calls gain visibility into the organization for smooth movement of calls across it. It can be used in conjunction with your desk phone, your mobile app, or, my favorite part of MyVotacall Portal, the VotacallGo Go web phone. When you click the VotacallGo Go web phone, you have a phone right here in your browser. No download, no installation, no call to the IT department. Anywhere you have access to the portal, you have access to your phone and calling from any computer anywhere on any network. This allows you to gain all the features of a traditional soft phone in a lightweight, browser-based WebRTC deployment. This is real mobility. Now for a quick look around the client. You'll enter on the contact screen as we did on the VotacallGo Go mobile application. Here you can search through your contacts or sort them based on whether they're online, extension, last name, or first. Then you have your call history, and below that your voicemail, where again you have the ability to play your messages, call in and listen to them, save voicemail, forward voicemail, or trash the voicemail. Below that are your chat and SMS. Here you'll see your chat and SMS messages with your coworkers and outside parties. You can click on a conversation and open it, reply, and then leave it docked for when an answer comes back. Below chat and SMS are your answering rules, where you can adjust which one is active and enable or disable them as well, as we did in the VotacallGo Go mobile client. Give it a name, click here to record, and then approve it. Below greetings are your settings and logout button. But let's make a call. To the right, you'll see an orange plus sign. When you click that, you'll get the option for your dial pad or new conversation. Let's click new call. Here you'd enter in your phone number. You'll recognize the layout here from when you were using the mobile app. Mute, hold, transfer. You hit more, the ability to start recording a call, the ability to add a call to do a conference call, and lastly, switch phone. If you click this, you'll see your other phones that are logged in, and you'll have the ability to transfer that call over. I'll move this to my desk phone. My desk phone rings, I answer it, call goes away. Now we'll return to the MyVotacall portal. Click over, and we'll take a look at the last piece. Under Apps, VotacallGo Go Video. This is your personal meeting room where you can start, join, schedule, create recurring meetings, or view past conferences. Let's start a new meeting. Here I have the ability to give the meeting a name so I can view it later when it's saved, add a description, decide if it's a conference or a webinar, and then choose the rules for the conference. I also have the ability to pull all this information over here and copy this into an email. I can also add internal folks inside my organization right from here. Then I'd click Schedule or Next. Well, that's it, folks. A quick look around the MyVotacall portal. And I think you can see we packed enough in there to help you customize your experience in one place and really make it your VotacallCall experience. Or as you would say, mine. Have a great day and thanks for watching. And you can view other videos at www.votacall.com/1training.